Hey guys, so right now I'm kind of in like a little bit of a sticky situation, but we'll get into that because I have shit to talk about from yesterday. Okay, so wait, I wonder if I could set this up somewhere. No, I can't. Okay, sorry, my brother is there. So yesterday, sorry, I'm gonna get into it. It's gonna be great. This is not a look. I'm just realizing. Okay. So we woke up kind of late, but it was like early, but kind of not. And we ran down and we got hotel breakfast before it was gone. And the breakfast was, no one else liked it, but I liked it because, I don't know, I love the hotel breakfast eggs. And I had good fruit and like wide variety of pastries that I didn't like, but I just liked the variety. Yeah, then afterwards we, oh my god, wait, what did we do? Who texted me? You're making me lose my train of thought. Afterwards, we're like, oh, let's try and go to Uruguay. I know I pronounced that wrong. Don't care. I'm from New York. I'm from America. It's my problem. Whatever. Sorry, I just realized I'm being like kind of obnoxious. Anyways, so we walk in the sun, the hot sun. Thank goodness I wasn't wearing this or anything. I was just wearing a tank top, but I was also wearing jeans, which is like stupid to me, but I always wear jeans, okay? So we're walking in the hot sun, like shit, like beams beating down on us. We're dying. I'm dying at least, okay? And we walk like 30 minutes, almost 2 miles basically, which is like really nothing, but like my leg hurts. Like I don't know what happened. I think my hips dislocated or something. So I'm limping. I know I said that in the last video, but I'm limping. But I'm pushing through. I'm doing it, you know? We stop, we get some like ibuprofen and whatnot, and that helps a bit. But yeah, so once we get to like where the ferry takes off from, sorry, my leg itches. We were talking to the guys there, and we're like, okay, well, first we got lost, like a whole bunch, and then we finally find where the ferry's at. And then we talked to the dudes behind the desk there, and he's like, oh yeah, the ferry leaves at 6. Mind you, it was like 1 p.m. And once you get there, you're gonna have to get a hotel, and you have to stay there for like the next day because like that's just how it works. And like we didn't plan that shit at all, so we're like, oh no thank you, no thank you. So it was all that walking for nothing, right? So stupid. But like whatever. We sat in there at the like little cafe place. We got sorry, hang on. We got like ice cream with some sandwiches, and I got iced mocha something, another, I don't really know. God, my leg itches really bad. These socks are way too tight. I did not shave my legs. God. Yeah, so, and this flat croissant, which was like huge, it was bigger than my face. Yeah, it was actually pretty good though. So we're just hanging out there for like a good long while. I'm like going to the bathroom, you know, because I'm like, we're gonna be hanging out in here. I'll go pee. I went pee like 3 times because you know me, I always have to pee. Then afterwards we're like, what do y'all want to do? So we went to like this little, we Ubered to, what's it called? La Boca. That place was like a bunch of like colorful buildings and shit, and it was like all like, you know, messy themed. Not like messy like the like, you know, the opposite of cleanliness, but like the football player Messi. And I think he's better than Ronaldo. Hate on me, I don't care. That's just what the stats say. I'm looking at the numbers, okay? I don't care. Also, he just seems nicer. Ronaldo just like, he looks like a mean person. Hate on me all you want. At least I might get some comments. Anyways, huh. I'm just thinking of like all the things I have to do right now. Sorry, I'm like a little scattered right now. I'm exhausted, but like we'll get into that. So when we get there, it's like a long ass like fucking Uber ride. It's like what, like almost an hour. And so I fall asleep, and like to the point where I'm dreaming. I had a dream in that car. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I just know I was dreaming. So I was like out, like mouth open, like head back, and we're all crammed into this Uber, 5 of us. So it was like 4 of us in the back and my stepdad in the front. So my brother's sitting on me, and I'm out. It was great though. I so needed that nap. And then once we like get to like where the Uber driver drops us off, we're like looking around and we're like, this isn't it. So we're like asking around, like, where is it? And so we're walking for forever, and this whole time I have to pee. And so once we get there, I'm like, yo, like, let's just find a restaurant, let's get some dinner, I'll go pee, and then we'll chill, we take pictures, we go to the shops. It was 7, all the restaurants closed, which is fine, whatever, I could hold it, I guess. And it was like really pretty there, actually. Got some great like photo ops and whatnot. And I'm like, Mom, you gotta take more pictures of me. I gotta post on my Instagram. And so she's taking pictures of me. Only 2 of them came out good though. Only 2. Anyways, God. Afterwards, we're like, okay, let's just Uber back to the hotel. I was gonna run up and go pee, and then we were all just gonna like change our clothes and go get dinner. Awesome, cool, love that. So we Uber back, we go to the hotel, I go pee, magical, great, love it, fantastic, phenomenal. God. So we all leave again, and we're walking around, and then we buy like a shit ton of empanadas, like a lot of empanadas. Not for dinner though. We bring that into the restaurant with us, which was like, it was such a cute like little place. And I got like some more like steak stuff with like poached eggs, french fries, it was awesome. And like some like raviolis and whatnot, and like, I don't know, it's great. And this amazing mango juice. Oh, I drank the whole thing. I'm like, Mom, I'm so full right now. I can't walk. Like I don't know if I can get up. But my brother's like, come on, like let's go back to the hotel. And then I have some homework to do, and then let's go clubbing. And I'm like, clubbing? I kind of want to like die. Like, what are you talking about? So we go back, and I end up shitting really great. And then I get ready for the club. I just put on like, you know, my Smosh shirt again, because like, I don't know, it was like baggy because I wasn't able to like wear a belt, because I didn't bring a belt, and my pants were like falling. So I needed like a shirt. I would cover the fact that my pants are halfway down my ass all night, you know? And but like the only other one I had was 1 wrinkled, and 2 like it's like a very like thick fabric, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like die from like heat exhaustion in this. I'm gonna actually sweat myself into oblivion, because it's even hot at night. Like it's just hot all the time, and humid. So I'm like, I can't wear this. So I just wore my Smosh shirt, nice, light, airy, whatever. So we look up like some clubs, and we're like, I'm like, pick the cheapest. It was like we were just looking at like gay clubs and shit. And my stepsister was like, you know, okay, let's go to this one. Oh, this one's a strip club. And I'm like, pick the cheapest. And so we just, sorry, my brother. So we just get in the Uber, and we get off wherever it took us. I don't even know. I genuinely don't know. And excuse me. Like, I'm recording here, and the whole world revolves around me. Duh, obviously. No, please don't. Just don't. Anyways, so we get off, we see the club, and we're like, it looks kind of intimidating. So we walk down a bit, and we see this like gay bar, and we like step in, and we're like, the vibes are so dead. Like the music was blasting. There were like 5 people in there. No one was dancing. We're like, yeah, no. So we walked to like this little like convenience store thing, and we get cans of Smirnoff Ice. And mind you, I don't drink, but those things are good. Like I like those things. So we're walking and drinking and smoking cigarettes, and my stepsister's like, how have I never had this before? I'm like, girl, like lock in. I don't drink, but I like these. Yeah, we're just smoking my cigarettes. And yeah, then we end up just getting, you know, a little tipsy, enough to go to the first club. And so we get there, and it's like no one's dancing, but the music is bumping, and we're like, okay. So first of all, my stepsister forgot her ID, which wasn't a problem because they didn't even check, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, what about to pay to get in? Didn't need to pay. So we go up, we get some Sex on the Beaches, 3 of those, and then we sit down somewhere. I'm peeing constantly throughout the entire night. Like, just keep that in mind. I was in that bathroom 6 times. Heads up. We were there like 3 hours. Keep that in mind. Not even, I don't think. But yeah, so we were just sipping on our drinks, whatever. And then, you know, my siblings finish mine because I always drink that much. And if I could taste it, I don't like it. That's just how it goes. If I could taste the liquor, I don't like it. But yeah, no, I got like tipsy. I wasn't like drunk, but I was like good tipsy. Because once I get drunk, I get sick, and then it's lights out, night over. But yeah, so we're just hanging around there, you know, vibing to like the DJ music, and then a drag queen walks out. And she's just like yelling stuff in Spanish, you know, like working the crowd. Well, she does her like little like lip sync performance thing, and it was like awesome. I'm recording, you know, having a blast. And then she's like talking to everyone. She goes around like to each table in Spanish, and I'm like, uh-oh. So she's talking to us, and we're like, we don't know. She's like, oh, where are you from? New York. Oh, New York. And everyone like applauded, and we're like, yay. And then she was like, and she didn't know what else to say because she doesn't speak English, which like, duh, and I don't speak Spanish, so I'm like, sorry. But she's like, hi, and we go, hi. And it was so funny. And then she sits down, and then out comes a stripper, and he was really hot, honestly, and he worked that room real well. Like, honestly, he was a great performer, except for the fact that he came up, he twerked on my brother, basically, and then he made my stepsister and I, like, he grabbed our hand and like just ran it all the way down his body. Yeah, this is not something you should do with your siblings ever, but I was having fun, okay? And then he, you know, took off the cloth from his pee-pee, and then he sprayed himself in shaving cream, and then he like rubbed all over himself, and then worked the crowd again, and then he came back in front of my stepsister and I and flung the shaving cream off his dick onto us. It got in my hair, he flung it on my Smosh shirt, my merch, he got it all on my sleeve, you know, and then it was all up and down my stepsister. It was so funny. I'm like, genuinely, there's no way this is happening right now. Like, we're in Buenos Aires at night. It's like 2 a.m. at a gay club, and it's my siblings. This is like, I genuinely never thought I'd be in that situation. But yeah, so I go to the bathroom again to pee, and I just, you know, clean it off myself. Toilet paper actually got that shit off real well. My shirt's totally fine, aside from the fact that I should definitely wash it because it smells like liquor and cigarettes. That poor shirt, it's been through a lot. Anyways, then I come back out, more drag performances, and then another stripper he was even hotter. He had like full mustache. He was like super like beefed up. He was looking good, you know. Um, he could also, like, his performance was really good too. You know, he like worked the room, of course, and then he made eye contact with me. He kept going, and I'm like, okay, you know what? And like, I don't know, like my siblings, they were like getting like embarrassed and like looking away. And I'm like, no, I gotta keep this performance going. I gotta hype him up because he's hyping me up. So like, this is how it works with like the people, the crowd. Like, it's great. And then he got naked and worked the room again. And then he came up to me with his belt, and he went like this again. And so I'm like staring at his eyes, you know, because I'm like, I'm not looking down, man. What am I gonna do? And then he comes up to me and he wraps his belt like around my neck. And he's like just staring in my eyes for like 10 seconds. Mind you, he's butt ass naked, like naked. And I'm like, okay, this is actually happening. Every time I turned around, my stepsister was further and further away. It was hilarious. She wanted to go. She wanted to go. Yeah, and then he like put his hands around my face and everything, and I'm like, everyone else is like laughing, we're all having a great time, it's awesome. And then he leaves, you know, whatever, and then another drag performance, and she was awesome. She was like so cool. Yeah, and oh my gosh, after that. And then it was just like more crowd work with like the drag queens and whatnot, and then like all the performers came out and we all like applauded them, you know, and they, you know, like encore. No, it was pretty fun. And then they all went around, then we tipped them. I'm tucking my Argentinian pesos down this guy's underwear, both of them. They both gave me a kiss on the cheek. It was kind of awesome. Like, shout out Kings. Like, and I think like they only like felt comfortable like coming up to me because it was so obvious I was like dressed like a dyke, and it's like I could help them like with their like, you know, work in the room with the crowd work and all that, because like I'm not like some like gay guy who's like all into it. Like, I'm just here to hang out and have fun and help you guys out. Like, awesome. You know, I think that's hilarious, and there's a beauty in that. There's a beauty in the relationship with the gay man and the lesbian, honestly. The friendship, the bond. Yeah. And they were both attractive guys. So shout out them, doing great. And the drag queens, oh my gosh, the drag queens. Oh, and then one of the drag queens, the hot one that like did like the last performance, she came up to me and I was just sitting on like the bench. I don't know why we were in the front row. And she came over and sat on me and then like made me hold her fake boobs, and then just started like bouncing her ass on me. I'm like, okay, you know what, period queen, crush my cigarettes. She crushed my cigarettes, but work it. And so I tipped her too, because of course always tip your performers, you guys, and your servers. And like, unless you're European and you think that's like weird because like, oh, my company pays me enough. Like, okay, lucky you, okay? But when you come to America, please tip me just for being here, okay? Because it's really hard. It's really rough out here. Thank you. Sorry, my brother's saying wrap it up. But yeah, and then I went to the bathroom again, and then I come back out, and all the like tables and chairs are cleared away, and so we just danced for like the next like 45 minutes, because like everything was like jumping. They were playing, you know, Gaga, they were playing Bad Bunny, Dua Lipa. Don't know why they were playing Taylor Swift, but that DJ made it work somehow. I don't know, maybe I was just drunk. But yeah, and then we left and we Ubered back, and then when we got back, my brother went to sleep immediately, but he went and threw up. And then my stepsister showered, and then I showered after her. And then I couldn't go to sleep. Well, it was like around like 5:30, and I realized I didn't take my meds. So I took my meds, you know, way hella late, which is actually now way hella early. And yeah, then I just couldn't sleep for like a good long while. And then Oh my god. And then I was just like, oh, I'm gonna stay up the whole night. Whatever, because breakfast was like pretty soon anyways. I'm like, I'll just go to breakfast, let them sleep in, you know, whatever. And then I got really tired right after I thought that. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just set a timer for like 25 minutes. I passed out. I don't even know if that timer went off. I genuinely don't know what happened to that timer. I don't know if I heard it, someone else turned it off. It just was going on so long, it turned off on its own. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end that there so I can do the next video as today. But I'll record it later because like I'm tired. I gotta go back in there. Heads up, I'm like at the airport right now, just chilling outside. So we'll get into all that next video. But yeah, that's what happened today. Thanks, y'all. Oh, and thanks for like the new subscribers I have because I just saw that number went up, and so you guys are cool for that. Hope this video is a bit more entertaining than like my previous ones, but it always gets good when I travel. Okay, good night, peace out, toodles.